Oh man, that gets super narrow right there. Come this way and look what we have here. This is one of, I just got here and I'm just looking at it and trying to take the whole thing in. I haven't even explored it yet because I want to do it with you guys. But it looks neater than anything I've seen. I don't want to get too close to that edge. In my continuing quest to reach the unreachable dwelling, a place still intact after nearly 9 centuries, its roof and ladder frozen in time, I attempt the impossible, approaching from the opposite side. To get there, I crawl through hidden caves, balance across ledges with 1,000-foot drop-offs beneath me, knowing that out here, I can't afford even one wrong step. All right, so I can go up that way. We're continuing on. Just came across this beautiful, almost intact dwelling there. And we're gonna move on and see what else is beyond. But let's skirt this way. Look at those balanced rocks. Pretty darn cool. Oh man, that gets super narrow right there. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oof. All right, so that one complete dwelling was there, and I just crawled along that edge there to get over here, guys. So this is pretty cool over here, though. Long way down. Ugh. But it's worth it. I'm pretty sure I'd see some dwellings in there. So let's get over there. It looks pretty easy. Well, I say that, but hopefully it's pretty easy going over there. So cool. Let's get moving. Oh, hey, pfft. Holy smokes. Look. Oh, man. Come this way and look what we have here. This is one of, I just got here and I'm just looking at it and trying to take the whole thing in. I haven't even explored it yet because I want to do it with you guys. But it looks neater than anything I've seen. Well, I've seen some things that are pretty neat, but this is different. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to go through it nice and slowly together. And I'm probably going to use my Insta360 and film the inside of it again because that's supposed to have really good low light capability, but very excited. All right, here we go. Oh man, this is too neat. Let me back this out a little bit. So first thing I notice is you've got this pile of mud right here in front of us. You've got a window there, and you've got some stacked up wood there. I don't know if that's the door. I haven't even been up there yet. And then you've got this over here, and you've got a window on the outside there, and I don't know what's on the other side. And I want you guys to take a look. No footprints. Nobody's been here, at least for a long time. The footprints are all erased. But all right, so let's take it. Whew, let me take a deep breath, and we'll explore this together. All right. So this looks like a granary. I haven't seen one round like this before. Oh, great, it shows up. That laying down there is probably the door that fell in if it was here at one time. And I'm just sticking my camera in there on the stick. So let me just leave it right there. See if you guys see anything on the floor. So I want you guys to look at the ceiling, how it's darkened. And then look at it over here. It's not. So this is definitely probably from smoke. All right, let's move in. I've got to move in and crouch. Yeah, so this room over here, boy, you can really see the smoke in that room there. Let's check that one out first, I guess. Oh, I'm so glad it's showing up on the camera. There's the window. You can see how dark it's stained. Look at that. Look at the ceiling. And look at the far wall again. Let me see if I can zoom in. I'm just outside the door, you guys. I don't want to go inside these structures because I don't want to do any damage to them. There you can see their fingers in the wall. Can't tell. Looks like a rock in there, but that is so neat. I'm gonna come in from the other window too. And then it looks, so look, this is beautiful. So I'm not sure. You can see this stick here is mudded in. Check that out. Look at that. And you can see their fingerprints right there. And then there was mud in between there too. And then maybe they closed it up with stones. There's a lot of flat stones out here, but or maybe they just had multiple sticks that they could put into place, and that would keep out anything. Some of the viewers brought up some good points that when they're sleeping at night, in here, you'd want to be able to put something up to keep the mountain lions out if they're out roaming. So let's see what's in here. This is a much smaller room. And like I said, I'm gonna try my other camera. It supposedly does better in low light. So, wow, look how thick these walls are. Huh. What's neat is whatever they were doing in here for cooking and stuff, that smoke came out here and stained all this. This place must have been full of smoke. But all right, let's move around here. So that's the doorway I was just in. It's great because we can see it from the back side now. I can't really see it, but I'll look when I get home or get back to the camper and can review the tape. Oh, look at that. Man, if you guys like this kind of thing, throw up a thumbs up. That'll really help out, honestly. Oh, wow, look. Oh, man, there's another room back here. Huh. Look at that. Now, when I put my prints here, they're going to be there because there's no rain gets back here. Huh. I'm going to have to crawl. Definitely going to have to get my other camera, I think. Oof. Yeah, I can't really see anything in this one. Some of my viewers brought up a good point too. You know, we call these granaries, but some of these may have been used as a reservoir. Like this one here, it's deep. They could have stored water in this, and that would make sense. That way they're not hauling water all the time. So, very neat. Wow. That's, hey, check this out. Look what we got here. I know I make a big deal out of the corn cobs, but people just didn't walk along these edges eating corn last week. And you can see by the size, this is tiny. This is from their time period. And yes, they do last year. This weather's so dry. There's no corn on this. It's just a cob. And this organic material will survive in this environment. So, whew, wow. That was a great little walkthrough. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to switch out cameras and we're going to try to get more footage. And then we'll keep going. Wait, look at this right here. Huh. Almost, it doesn't look like it goes through. Maybe it was a vent hole at one time. Interesting. Huh. So much we don't know. Wow. All right, guys, this is the little granary. Let's back this out. Next to this door and where all the smoke is. But I've got a light now, so I'm gonna see if it picks it up any better. What's in here? Almost looks like, is that a shelf on the back there? Can't really tell. I don't want to even stick my body in. And those look like corn cobs. Let's see if I can keep the light there and zoom in. I don't think I can. Let me see. Let's do this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That looks like a piece of pottery right there. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, man. Look at that, you guys. That is so, so neat. Wow. Very, very cool. And so this is the main dwelling, and I got my light in here now. I don't know if it helps much, but maybe. Very neat. And we have the other two granaries or reservoirs to go look at. So this is the little granary that had the corn cobs in it right there. This is the main dwelling here. And let's take a look in here with the light. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. There you go. Still can't figure out what this little hole is there, unless it's just to hold your thing. What's this? Oh, that's a piece of pottery. Look at that. I almost thought it was, sad to say, a piece of a skull, but it's a piece of pottery. Nice big piece. Wow. Here, so we've got one more to, let's go look at this one we really couldn't see in. And let's head back there and see what's in there with the light. All right, let's work our way. I took all my gear off so I can crawl back here. Hopefully there's no snakes in here. Oh no. But see, something like this would make perfect sense to hold your water, you know, or grain, I guess. But it looks like a lot of the roof has flaked off into it. I wonder if at the bottom it was actually just solid rock. But there you go. Pretty cool. Wow. Pretty good discovery. Pretty awesome. Thanks for coming, guys. Man, oh, I love having you guys with me. Just want to give you one last look, kind of the layout of this place. That was the one granary in back of this dwelling. And you got the main dwelling. And then you have this other small granary right here, or reservoir, or whatever it is. And then got the window here. And you have the other granary that had all those awesome corn cobs in it. And there. And then we have the main dwelling here with these doors that are mudded up and still have the fingerprints. Pretty awesome. Pretty sure the Fremonts built this because this was their area. And all right, let's keep going. We're going over there. As long as we got daylight, we're going to keep moving. All right. Climbing over these boulders, but I wanted to turn the camera on because I saw this up here. Another structure tucked underneath the ledge here. Nice big area for them. Boy, this has been a great explorer, man. We've seen so much. Wow, look at this. So you've got a little bit of a structure here, and then you've got another one over here where it looks like they had it blocked off. Yeah, and you can see how this was in here, and it was probably sealed up nicely at one time. A lot of the ceiling is flaked off. You can still see some of the mud. Huh, very neat. Kind of just wanted to point out, so you have this dwelling that was here and the little storage area there. Yeah, there's nice flat area right out in front of it, and even right over into here. And it actually looks like there was another dwelling right here, because you can see the line of rocks, and then you can see them on the back edge there. So there's probably another one right here, and all the rocks have fallen down. All right, kids, don't play too close to the edge. All right, let's keep moving. Man, it's like coming around every corner, we've got something. Some more stacked rocks. Looks like this was enclosed at one time. And you got a bunch of rocks that have tumbled down there. And then here too. Oh, a little critter. Oh, look at this. Ooh, and we are right on the edge of a cliff here. Wow. So this would have been the door. I guess all this has fallen away. You've got that timber in there. I don't want to get too close to that edge. I'm gonna have to get up on the cliff and see if that ledge is worth going on. So right now it's not worth it for me to try to get around that corner. Now we're gonna back up and head out. Look, a little baby corn cob in there. So this was used as a granary at one time. All right, well, I just crawled to the edge there and decided that was as far as I was going to go on the other side of that little dwelling there, because I don't know how it goes around the corner there. I'm going to have to go up top and see. So it's not worth it for me to get out there and then get in a position where I'm stuck, and then that's just bad. But I came back over here and just taking a quick look inside of this, and there you go. You can tell this is an old granary. There's an old corn cob right there. So pretty neat. Pretty neat. I'm thinking that they built this here as a defensive structure because it'd be so easy to keep anybody from accessing you if you just stood on the other side and clubbed them as they crawled their way through. So, all right. All right, I'm heading back. I just wanted to film one last time. And you know what this granary reminds me of is a pizza oven. I just wonder. I wonder if they cook their bread and something like that. If they made bread out of grain. But one last look. Pretty darn cool. All right. All right, we just got one little sketchy part to go, and then we're back. Yeah. All right, let's take this nice and slow. This is pretty cool. I got this cool dwelling here. Pretty awesome. All right. What do you think? You think we can get up here? Let's see if we can.
Oh, we made it. All right, let's head back. Whew. All right, I just came up this way. I filmed it with the 360. We'll see if it comes out, but not bad, eh? All right, so we are headed back for the day. It's been a great explore, and I appreciate you guys coming along as usual. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Oh, hey, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I appreciate it. We'll see you then. Bye.